Welcome to Hello Main Street. I am your host, Monica Sanchez, and here we talk about thought provoking ideas, tips, and tricks for business owners. So let's get started. Today, we are going to be talking about state representatives. Now, my mom back in the 80s used to work for Congressman Sid Morrison. It was not something that I really truly grasped because I was a teen back then, and you don't think about those things when you're a teenager sometimes. Um, so I do remember her talking about people would come with different problems in the community and how they help to solve them, which is a wonderful thing and always makes people feel good to be able to help others, right? So I remembered that and tucked that away. Well, just recently, last week, the Washington African American Chamber of Commerce had their second annual event, and they had panelists excuse me, um, successful business owners, and throughout the state, not just here in Central Washington. So what I really liked about that was the different ways that they talked about how we can collaborate, come together and build partnerships and collaborations for different government contracts. So that really fascinated me. I was unaware of some topics they had mentioned. So it's always good to attend these things because it's like, wow, something new that you learn, you can share. And that's what I'm doing here today. So let's dive into it. So what the first thing that I learned is that there are contracts out there for electric vehicle stations. So they are wanting to talk with business owners who own either like apartment complex, or maybe you own a gas station, maybe you own a hotel, or you own your own land, you own say like the convenience stores, things like that. So if that is you, and you're like, hey, how do I get one of these charging stations? Love to talk with you, love to connect you. So go ahead and feel free to do that. With these contracts, there's like little to no money that's coming out of your pocket because, of course, they're trying to build this infrastructure to help with what's coming in the future. So with that, we know that electric cars are coming down the pike. They're really trying to push for 2030 to have all vehicles in this area, across the United States, with just electric vehicles. So knowing that, they also talked about how there is tax credits that you can receive as business owners to get electric vehicles. So you're not paying the full amount out of pocket, but they're trying to help to subsidize where you can get that information, and then get those vehicles into your company as well. I also know and learn that recently there are different organizations that they are ordering fleets of electric vehicles. So a lot of this is going that direction. So if that's of interest to you, please feel free to reach out to me. I'd love to connect you with those people. And then also the last thing that I was unaware, so news to me, sharing here with you, is that there are things that are called learning sessions. Now, if you've known about this, kudos to you. I did not, so therefore I'm sharing this out here now. So these learning sessions are different government entities, agencies that are wanting to have business owners or people in general weigh in on different topics, different subjects that they're discussing. I am going to attend my first one November 1st, so I can learn and I can be a part of that, because if we're not a part of it, then it's just going to pass us by and they're going to do what they do. Right now, I know there's some people that will poo-poo politics, and they're like, my vote doesn't matter and all of that. I am not getting into politics again. So just full disclosure, you decide what is best for you. You take those nuggets that are going to be important to you, and then you move forward with that. So in that point, there was something else that they had mentioned, which I think is important, and I am going to start doing the same, which is getting to know our state representatives. Because when we get to know our state representatives, we get to know what's happening at legislature. And then from there, we get to have more knowledge. right? And applying the knowledge is more important than just knowing it, but actually moving forward with it. So if you are in the Tri-Cities area, April Connors would be your contact. And if you're in the Yakima area, then Judy Warnock is your contact there for state representatives. Reach out to them. Let them know you're here. Let them know your voice and your concerns. That is what they're here for, is to be representing you, right? Representing me. So with that, I just wanted to say thank you for listening. If you have found this helpful, please share this information out there with others. Give it a like. The more that people learn about this, the more that it is spread out there. And if you want, you can tag me on Instagram. Monica Sanchez, NIA. Would love to talk with you, would love to help. I am learning so much. And again, that is why I have built this platform. So then that way I can share this knowledge and information out there with you, because we, as you know, are better together. Thank you.